Is my mic on? There it is. My mic is on. I don't need my headphones anymore. I started the stream. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Kids Corner show. Today I am still fiddling around, setting up the sheets and stuff like that. It is a YouTube only show today, so hopefully you guys are going to have a fantastic time. I'm already missing the 80s music in my ears from what I was listening to earlier. I was jamming, okay? Gen X Mom came in here and I was like, I was just grooving and shaking. You guys got me so distracted that's most of the show prep that I really did. Also, if you guys look into the top left of the screen here, my right, your left, well, to you, my left, but it is itinerary. So you know what we're going to be talking about, and it keeps me on schedule so I don't forget what I want to talk about during the stream. So starting off, we got, hold on, I got to get used to this. We got skydiving, with the Golden Knights. Oh, I'm really loud. I just realized that. My bad, guys. Didn't mean to blow out your eardrums. Skydiving, Golden Knights. Talk about that in a second. Apartment talk, because a lot of you guys found out that I'm moving out and I'm getting my own apartment, so we're going to talk about that a little bit because I know we didn't go super in-depth with that. Also, thank you for the apartment fund. I didn't think that was going to spark, but, you guys are really helpful, and I genuinely want to thank every one of you for that. Even if you didn't say anything, you're just helping me out. I have a credit card story. And then the 80s album review, which I won't tell you which one it is. Though, if you ask Gen X Mom in the chat, she'll probably leak it. All right. Where to start? Let's look at the itinerary. Skydiving with the Golden Knights. Also, if you look on this screen, oh, the itinerary's down there now. Yeah. And for everyone wondering about the credit card story, I'm not in credit card debt yet. I got invited to skydive with the Golden Knights, the Army paratroopers. It's not a surefire thing. I got invited or applied. How did you explain it, Mom? Nominated. There you go. I got nominated to be scanned. Should we get this guy in here? So I got nominated to do that by one of the Golden Knights, which is super sick that one of the Golden Knights watches our channel. Insane to me. But, yeah, so that's the email we got. Yeah, my Gen X Mom sent the whole thing off. She got the email, set it all up, and she was like, "You're going." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "What are you doing August 6th, 7th, and the 8th?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's 3 months away. I'm 18. I don't think that far." And she's like, "You're going." And I'm like, "Okay." Have I ever been skydiving before? No, I've been indoor skydiving with Josh, and I thought it was amazing. But I don't know about real skydiving, man. You're pretty high in the air. It's pretty scary. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to be trying that. That's a super cool story. So now, guys, check this out. You go here, then we can go done. Boom. Done talking about it. Just like that. Actually, another thing about it, I should probably just do that because I put the black behind it so it's easier to see. Boom, look at that. Beautiful. Sorry, I've had a cough all day today. Crisp streaming right here. I'm a trained broadcast professional in this up in here, okay? Second is apartment talk. I've narrowed it down to maybe 2-3 apartments that I'm really considering. There's one that is right next to my gym, which is top on the list because I won't have to drive to the gym anymore. What does this mean? If I'm going to move out, I'm going to have to work a little bit more. One thing that I've loved about my job is that I make my own hours because I set my own appointments. And if you don't know what I do for work, it's right here. Go find it. I sell Cutco knives. And if you want to help me out by just setting an appointment, because I get paid just to show it to you, you can email me at briggs@genxtalks. Or if you're just interested in it or what you want and you don't have time for a demo, you can just email me and then I'll give you my phone number. Give me a ring. We'll walk through it. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Shout out the guy from Screen Rant. But yeah, so that's what I do for work, as most of you guys know. It's just... So, the big thing about moving out is I need to make more money. That's apparently, I've talked to my brothers and sisters, that's one of the main reasons they couldn't move out, was that they were trying to, especially my millennial brother was, He was really focused on going to college, and he didn't take out any loans or anything like that, but he was just struggling to make enough money working at Starbucks and working at other places just to do that, you know. And then while he was still trying to go to college, he found a job in like computer repair as a career and was like, well, I'm sticking to this. So that's what he did. So the thing that I'm thinking about is I want to move out because I'm not learning and maturing enough here. I'm still messing up as much as I can, and my dad is usually right about a lot of things, and he says the only way you're going to learn this is if you move out. And so he was on the verge of kicking me out, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the grown-up decision and just move out on my own terms, so I still have a place to come back to if I mess up. And I know that if I move out, I can work hard enough to get going and stay on my feet because pressure makes diamonds. Or I come back home and go, Mom, the world's too hard. I had to pay rent, and then I couldn't eat for 2 days. You know, that hopefully won't happen. But you know, it's all a learning process, and hopefully that will work out great. Another thing that comes with this, I need to work more, but a thing that takes up a lot of my time is school. I've realized in my life that I do a lot of things that I genuinely don't like doing. I only do it because I'm good at it and because someone said, you know, you should. And I'm kind of a yes man when you ask me to do something. Even if I think it's going to like kill, if my schedule is packed, like I am doing things 24/7 all day, and you're like, hey man, can you edit this video for me real fast? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I will try to get it done. And then when I don't, I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. I tried. Like I've had a lot on my plate since junior year of high school with FFA, and I was still doing basketball at the time too. And then it was just a lot. So like being an ag ambassador is something I don't really like doing anymore. I only do it because I'm good at it. I'm good at recruiting kids to programs. I'm good at speaking in front of adults for like promoting a program and stuff like that. So you know what I'm trying to get at here. It's like it's tough. So I'm not quitting Gen X Talks because I love doing it. That's one of the reasons why I'm quitting the other thing, so I can have more time for this and my Cutco job and you know, to live. So college is also coming to a halt because I seriously don't like college. My mom says hate's a strong word. I seriously don't like college. I've really never liked school. The only reason I was doing it was because I know the job I would get at the end of the road would be something I would love, which would be an ag teacher, like an ag high school ag science teacher teaching, like coaching FFA and showing animals with the kids and stuff. I would love that, and I feel like I'd be great at it. But do I really want to put myself through 4 to 5 years of something that I really genuinely do not enjoy just to make not a ton of money but it's my dream job? You know, it's a tough balance that I'm figuring out right now. And I'm just saying I would not be doing this if I was working at McDonald's or if I was working at In-N-Out or something like that. I wouldn't be doing it at all because I wouldn't have a career ahead of me. Right now, you may think that Cutco is just a sales job that you do over the summer or while you're in college. I see it. I got promoted to assistant manager a week ago, and I've realized that I'm good at this and I can pursue it further. There's places I can go in this job that not a lot of people do, and so it's just another thing that I got to think about, you know. So, anyways, back to the apartment. I came in with a plan. I feel bad for not telling my mom and dad that I was thinking about it because I was thinking about it for 2 weeks before I actually told them. I didn't know when I was going to tell them, but, you know, the Cat's out of the bag now. I didn't take it lightly. I knew what I was doing. I budgeted. I took everything from my ag economics class, my econ class, where they told us how to budget and stuff like that. I hit the ground running with that. I budgeted all my stuff. You know, I pay for my phone, my car insurance, my registration. I got to pay the car insurance on the Camry, too, because I own 2 cars. Subtle flex. They're not great. They both don't run perfect, which is awesome. I don't think I've ever had a perfect car in my life. But yeah, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on. I want to give you guys a little update. But now I can go over here to the itinerary. Should I delete it or write done, Mom? Okay. I can't do a check mark. I wish I could, though. That'd be sick. Done. Done with apartment talk. Whew, a little heavy there. Apologize for biting my nails right there, but it was annoying me. I had a hangnail. Annoying the crap out of me. Oh, yeah, I do need to do some sheets. That's a good little interruption right there. Firewood Art member for 2 months, $50. We don't get donations on the Kids Corner stream. $50 from Firewood Art. Mac and cheese. There's 100 ways to make a meal. Remember, as long as you have a key to the house, you'll never go hungry. My dad said the first thing he's doing is taking my keys to the house. Not going to happen? Let's go. Mom said it's not going to happen. And the sliding glass door doesn't close all the way, so you can't lock it. Yeah. Well, they're not going to get up there. I'm the only one who knows how to get up into your guys' sliding glass door. Okay? So, yeah, that doesn't open all. That's how I got back from Camp Keep. You guys didn't. I didn't take my keys, and you guys locked the house because you went to Vegas, so I had to climb in. Mick Mellors, hi from Derby, England. Whoa, dude, it's like 11 o'clock over there. I've been getting good with time zones ever since I started Gen X Talks. I've been getting real good with that. John Jensen, member for 1 year. Hello, Briggs. Hello, John Jensen. Scott Royston saying, hey, member for 6 months. What's going on? Tabitha Ray, member for 6 months. Gen Z kid, congratulations on moving out. It's not a congratulations yet. It's only congratulations if I succeed. Because if I fail, that's not as good. Well, I'm just gonna hold on. Go over here, hit property. Hold on, just give me 1 second. You may see something change here. See, we're not done yet because I thought of something. Another reason somebody asked me, like they emailed me, they were like, "Why are you moving out? Like, what's another reason? Like, I know you want to be independent, but why do you want to be independent? You know?" And instead of saying, my dad's an a-hole, man, he's always bossing me around, making me do things. No, I want to prove that I can be independent to my brothers and sisters, my mom, and specifically my dad. My dad is a very successful person, I believe. He's lived a lot of places. He's had an amazing family. He's lived a full life. He's done so much. And he's been successful career-wise as well. He started his own business after dropping out of high school. That is insane to me. He's one of the most independent people I've ever even heard of. Dropping out of high school at 17, starting his own RV repair business at first. Remember, Mom? It was motorhome RV repair business. And just doing everything in his life on his own. The way he tells me that he did things is that he didn't have a lot of people to support him. And that's something I truly admire about him. That's something that I don't wish that I didn't have people to support me. I wish I had that kind of mentality to just go. So hopefully pressure makes diamonds and I can just it'll just click. Because I do a lot of things, but I give up. I'm human. Things get hard. It happens. So I'm really hoping I'm getting in such a situation where I literally cannot give up right now. So yeah, another reason why. So I'm going to write done again, and hopefully I don't erase it this time. Ooh, that's going to annoy some people. There we go. Okay, back to the sheets. Terry Lucas, you got some excellent home training, and I'm certain you shall succeed, young man. That's what I'm trying. That's it. What's the rent cost out there? Well, I don't want to get a studio apartment. Oh, we're back to apartment talk. I don't want to get. I don't want to get 1:18 a.m. in the UK, Briggs. That's what I said, right? Definitely. I forgot. It's not 6. It's 8 hours. My bad. Sorry. I don't want to get a studio apartment. I want to get a 1-bedroom. Because I don't want friends over and just see my bed like that. I want to have a bedroom, which my mom was like, all your friends are going to come over to your place because you're the first one moving out. And I'm like, no way. They're all chilling. And then as soon as I told them that I was moving out, they're all like, dude, we're going to have a LAN at your house. Like, we're all going to bring our computers. And, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, let's chill out. The rent cost out here for a 1-bedroom, I've seen some that I'm ranging from 1,000 to 1,500. Luckily, we're in Bakersfield and not LA, so that's really good. The Polish redneck member for 2 months. So you're trying to give Mr. Beast some competition, huh? Hey, man, I'm not as big as Mr. Beast. I saw his latest video. That was an insane. Ages 1 to 100. Little last to leave the cube video was crazy. That was one of his best videos so far. Star Roberts, pick a skilled trade you like and go to trade school. Don't go to college. Total waste of your money. I don't think college is a waste of your money unless you don't know what you're going to do after college. There's a lot of people that go to college like, oh, I'm going to be a history major because I love history. And then they don't want to be a history teacher and they don't want to be a historian, which both don't pay a lot. And they take out a ton of student loans and they're screwed. I went to college knowing what I was going to do in the future. I even told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm not going to college if I don't know what I want to do. But I did. My friend Isaac, as you guys know, he's an electrical engineer major. He knows what job he wants. He's actually getting an internship to get a job like in the field that he wants. And he's, by the way, he's a first generation college student. Like, he works harder than anybody I've ever met. He's doing like pulling 17 units a semester to get this major done. But yeah, I've always put electrician in the back of my mind because I've been always like pretty talented at being an electrician. So if I really had to, UTI keeps emailing me. And I'm not talking about a urinary tract infection. I'm talking about a Universal Technical Institute. Star Roberts, get yourself an air fryer when you move out. What did I say, Mom? What did I say? That was the first thing I'm going to grab. I was like, if it doesn't have a microwave like in as one of the amenities, I'm buying an air fryer. And I might just buy one just because. Tyler Cronin, member for 2 months, $20. This should get you about 2 gallons of gas out there in Cali. I went into the military after high school, knowing full well that I was not mature enough for college at that time. I just completed my master's in December. It's on your time, bud. That is crazy. Finishing your master's? Okay, I don't know about going back to college. I don't know. It's just not for me, Jeffrey Montgomery, member for 2 months. Gen Z kid, remember one major thing. If you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Agreed. I've said that before. I told my friend that, and he was like, dude, do you just come up with that? I'm like, yeah, I just came up with that. And I'm like, totally just didn't steal that. I don't have anything to drink. Oh. Ooh, that one's a little old. R. Dillon, 517. Member for 2 months. Do web design. You can make money, and you're talented with it. Okay, I will say web design is one of the one things here in Gen X Talks that I don't like. But if I had to, I could definitely do that on the side. Okay, a little bit more sheets, and then we're back to the itinerary. Dale Rainey, member for 1 year. If you fail at living on your own the first time, take it as a learning experience, and you learn what went wrong. That's what I'm saying. The way it's shaping out, no wrong answers. I either try really hard, fail, and I go, damn, that sucked. Anyways, or I succeed and I go, woo, I did it. Also check out the Gen X Talks polo. Thank you, Gen X Mom. Is there anything on the back? Okay, no, it's just simple Gen X Talks polo. Sick. Sorry. Scott Aarons, member for 1 year. I heard that you were getting thrown out of a C-130 by the Army Golden Knights. That's going to be real cool. Potentially. I got nominated. It's not set in stone. Do you come up with the artwork for Gen X Talks? My dad and I do. Like, you can tell my dad does something sometimes because it has like a PixArt logo in the bottom left, or he just has a specific style that he does it. And then I do it the same way he does because you guys love it. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. So we split it because, we just have a good time with it. Firewood art, remember, for 2 months. There truly is a difference when it's all on you. Nobody else is taking out the trash, making the bed, or doing the laundry. You will run out of clean socks and underwear once because if you put it off. Yeah, laundry is probably going to be the biggest challenge. Thank you, Gen X Mom, for doing my laundry. She's the best. I get spoiled. But, yeah, that's going to be... Luckily, both the apartments that are, like, finalists, or the final 3, all have in-house, like, not in-house, but, like, they have laundry services, which I'm probably going to have to pay for anyway. They're going to be, like, little coin ones. But I'm just going to come home and be like, can I do laundry here? Please? I have a master's in biochemistry, and now I'm a Staples manager. What? That's a prime example of what I was talking about, though. Like, sometimes you just can't get a job with the major and the degree you get. Anyways, back to the itinerary, the credit card story. So, Gen X Dad, actually, I think I have the paperwork right here too. It doesn't have anything bad on it. Oh no, I don't. I must have thrown it out. Wait, is it right here? Yeah, but I took the letter out of it, but I kept the envelope all ripped up. I'm very organized. So my dad let me tie, like, what's it called, Mom? He tied my account together. He gave me a card in my name, but on his account. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So he gave me a card with my name on it on his account to build my credit, which honestly, W Dad, I'm going to do that for my son in the future. People are like, "Oh, that's a sign of like, what is it? Yeah, it's systematic racism." Like, some people say that because, like, only rich white people can do that. And I'm like, "No, if you had that, like, if you can do it too. Like, do you have a credit card? Yeah, okay, you can do the exact same thing. You're not it's not, I swear. Okay? I'm also a minority in California now, so you can't say that to me. My friends make fun of me for that so much now. They'll just be like, "Shut up, minority." I'm like, "Shut up, Mexican." It's great. Great banter. Back to what I was saying. So I had this card in my name, so I was kind of in the Capital One system, right? And I was building credit, which is great. And my dad was like, applying for a credit card really isn't that hard. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. And I was like, okay. So before I was doing show prep before the show, and I was like, you know what? Let me just apply, really see how fast it is. And there was a button that says check if you're pre-approved. I'm like, I'm not pre-approved, but it says check, so I'm gonna check if I'm pre-approved for any card, really. And I fill out my information, how much you make a year. I roughly calculate it. All this random stuff. All the boring stuff like your social security number and whatnot. And I fill it out real fast after, like, maybe, what was it, 2-3 minutes. They're like, okay, they're going to calculate it. So they calculate it. And my dad told me, he's like, you're probably going to have to start off with like a $300 secured credit card. You get $300 credit line but you pay it, secured credit card. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And it recommends you, like, after it gives you cards that it recommends you for based off what you filled out, which is super cool. Shout out credit card companies for that, because people don't know what they're doing. So thank you. But you need to inform us a little bit, because I had to really read up on this card because I had no idea what was going on. Like, what is APR? What's that even stand for? Come on. So I get this card, right? Like, it shows me, this is your card. It's a Quicksilver card. I'm like, whoa. And it doesn't even say secured. I'm like, dude, I'm about to have a basic, like, $300, $500 credit line just because. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. So I go click it, and they're like, you've been approved for this credit card. And it's Quicksilver, $1,000 credit line. I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, I'm 18. Do not give me $1,000. I just no. So I mean, I said yes, but it's like this is not something you give an 18-year-old. I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm never gonna spend $1,000 in a month on a credit card. You know how stressed out I would be? I would be crapping my pants every night. Like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to make $1,000 to pay this. Like, first of the month, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, $1,000, boom. I just have a month to pay it. Last week, I've paid like $200 on it. I'm like, oh God, I gotta come up with $800 by the end of the week. But luckily, my dad is very knowledgeable in a lot of things, according to him, because he messed up a lot of things in life. So I know to spend, like if I'm buying gas and I like don't use your debit card, use your credit card, pay with your debit card. Yeah, all the finances. And thank you for saying annual percentage rate. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. I'll learn about it in the future. I'm not just going to sit in the dark with my credit card, you know. But yeah, that was my credit card story of how it blew me out of the water that I got 1,000. Like, shout out to my dad for carrying me to an $1,000 credit line, no secure whatsoever, because he built my credit up like that. So definitely gonna do that for my kid in the future, because that is that's broken. I think there's a glitch, and I think this needs to be patched. That's video game terms for you guys. Now it's time for Gen X Mom's favorite segment, right, Mom? Yes. The 80s album review. But first, let me go through some sheets. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Briggs, what is your girlfriend thinking about you moving out? She's been wanting me to move out for a long time because she just thinks it's best for me. She's just like, you should move out. It's best for you. You're always like stressed at home and stuff. And, you've been talking about moving out for a while, so why don't you just do it? She does it with a lot of things. I'm like, man, I don't like college. I don't want to do it. I'll like complain to her. And she's like, so why don't you just quit? And I'm like, you're kind of right. I was like, but she doesn't just do that. She talks with me about it. Firewood Art, member for 2 months. The place you lay your head at night is not a place to party. It's your home. Don't let your friends take over. Exactly. My friends aren't. My friends don't party. I don't party either. So it's just gonna. It'd literally be. It would genuinely just be a white fold-up table, a ton of computers, soda cans, and bags of chips. That's basically it. It's not big white table, red Solo cups, 2 ping pong balls kind of thing. No. But yeah, now that I'm done. Oh, not done with the sheets. Jeffrey Montgomery, member for 2 months. Also, getting a girl pregnant is very expensive. Don't do it. I'm not planning on it, Jeffrey. I can barely pay to live. Jesus Christ. Gen X Mom, could you come over here for a second? So you listen to the album with me many times. We've listened to this in the car. We listened to it on the way to Millennial. Are you ready to be on camera? Or are you not?
No.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to be on camera.
No, I was getting you water.
Oh.
I was thinking if there's one.
I don't think there is one in there.
Oh, it's all gone.
Yeah, I drank it all.
Okay. There's a little sip in there.
Yeah. So the album we reviewed. Some of you may have heard of it. It's pretty underground. I found it on some weird forum because you guys recommended it to me. It's called Thriller by this guy named Michael Jackson. It's pretty it's pretty weird, Don't you agree, Mom? You ever heard of this album? Never heard of it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of it either. Who was it? Scott Royston recommended me some of the. You guys recommended me a ton of songs off of this album. I've already listened to this album before. I love it. I want it on vinyl. Hint, hint, Mom.
Did you get it?
No. That was Addie. You gave it to Addie.
Oh.
Yeah, gave Thriller to Addie before me. So, Thriller by Michael Jackson came out in 1982. Instantly one of the most influential albums of all time. Yes. This is all stuff you already know. He sold 70 million copies of Thriller. What? 70 million. There's 170 million views on our YouTube channel, but he sold 70 million. That's insane to me. Bonus points if you could say who does the speaking portion at the end of the song Thriller. God. Yeah. What?
Jeffrey Montgomery is in the sheets. He did it.
Oh, Vincent Price doing the cameo. Yes, I did like Vincent Price doing the cameo. Do I remember his name? No. Gen X Mom has told me every single time we listen to the song, though. Let me get the cat out of the bag right now. You can't use the same phrase twice. It's bad broadcasting. I don't even know. Let me speak the truth for a second here, guys. I think the Thriller song is a little overrated. I think it's a little overrated because I think the hype around the music video, from what I've heard and what I've read, it just boosted this song a ton, which I agree. If I was during that time, I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, oh, the music video came out. It's like 15 minutes long. It's like a mini movie. This thing is awesome. I'm listening to this song on repeat. I'm buying the album. I'm doing this. Like, I would have done the same thing. The song itself is good. It's like 8.8 out of 10. Good song. Not going to skip it. Now, my favorite song off of it is so tough to decide because Wanna Be Starting Something, banger. Baby Be Mine, banger. The Girl Is Mine, little bit less of a banger. Thriller, like I said, it's like a little overrated, but that's okay. Beat It, awesome. Billie Jean. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says, I am the one. You know, that's a banger song. Love them, right? And another thing I realized listening to this, because I'm a little bit of a nerd, you know. I like to analyze the lyrics. I like to listen as the whole project as a whole, not just a playlist. So Wanna Be Starting Something it's literally just a journey of some dude trying to find love throughout his life. Wanna Be Starting Something. He wants to start a relationship. He's looking. And now he's trying to find a girl, Baby Be Mine. Then he gets the girl is mine. Then Thriller is them having like a little bit of a falling out, right? And then Beat It is them literally falling out, like you're done, broken up. And then the girl is like, yo, you got my kid and Billie Jean. Human nature is saying, you know, how this just happens. It's a cycle. Humans suck at relationships. Then PYT, Pretty Young Thing, is just him finding a new who plays guitar on Beat It? Eddie Van Halen. Knew that one. PYT finds a new girl, and then the lady in my life. He finally figured it out. He found the one. So awesome project as a whole. My favorite song, though, if I had to choose, probably going to be PYT, Pretty Young Thing. Got sampled in Good Life by Kanye West. I did not know that until I was listening to that song with my mom in the car, and she goes, did Kanye sample PYT? And I was like, and I'm like listening, I'm like, oh my God, he did. I was like, no way, you just can't. How'd you just find that out of nowhere? I was like, that's crazy. So again, Pretty Young Thing, my favorite. Other ones, Billie Jean, Beat It, and Baby Be Mine is the second least streamed song on this album, but behind Lady in My Life. And it's one of my favorites. I don't understand how it has so little streams. It's an awesome song. But yeah, it's Michael Jackson. What do you expect, man? Come on. Again, 70 million sold is insane. It wasn't about the song. It was the video that was revolutionary. That's what I'm saying. I think the song itself is a little overrated because people associate the video with the actual song and just say Thriller is amazing. So that's just my opinion. Graham. Stuart Bailey, remember for 2 months, the Thriller video was the most expensive video to date at that time. It took the idea of what a music video was supposed to be on to a whole nother level. That's what I'm saying. It was a mini movie. It was like a just a mini movie that happened. It was a movie production, and I think the video defined the 80s and defined MTV for the future. I think that. And Jeffrey Montgomery, dude, MTV was just coming out. The Thriller video was a production. I agree, but the song itself, in my opinion, is just over. It's not as good. It's like 8.7, like I said. Scott Aaron's member for 1 year. Do you know who plays the guitar on Beat It? Did I get that right? Eddie Van Halen?
Yes.
Woo! Came out nice.
Killed you.
What, if I didn't get it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Well, 1982 W song. A little bit of trivia here for you guys. The Thriller album title was originally going to be Starlight, which I think is a better name. I don't think you should name your album after, like, your number or your, like, most hyped song in it, because, like, Thriller, good name. Starlight would have been really cool, in my opinion. So now I've talked about the album. I've went through it. I told you my favorite songs. Told you what I didn't like. Told you what I liked. Which one I thought was overrated. But since you guys have been recommending me songs this week, I have a recommendation for you guys before I end the show. I recommended this song to my mom to test out if this is a song that like Gen X people would like. And it's Better Together by Jack Johnson. It's just a chill song. It's just a happy, feel-good song that I listen to whenever I need to have a good day. Definitely would be on like a morning playlist, morning song for sure, right, Mom? And then if you know Mom, do you know the show Curious George?
Yes.
So you know the song is Upside Down. I find the things that said this can't be found. You know that song?
Yes.
So that's the same guy who made this one. Yeah, so Better Together by Jack Johnson is my recommendation. Great song, awesome vibe, as Michael Dawson said. I think it was on my Instagram note a while ago, my personal Instagram, so you guys don't have that. So yeah, that is my pick for the for the recommendation to you guys. And now I can go back here, and I can hit done. There we go. What'd you guys think of the itinerary? So because I think the itinerary helps me more than you, to be honest. But if you come in late, now you know what you missed and what we're going to be talking about in the future, or what we're currently talking about. It's just good, it catches you up. But yeah. Anyways, I do have to get ready to stream the movie soon. But thank you, Gen X Mom, for putting in the link. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the movie tonight. I love that movie. I've watched that movie so many times. It is such a banger.
That's your dad.
What do you mean?
That's all about your dad. That's his theme movie.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard the theory that it's all in like Cam's head?
Yeah, I've heard that theory.
Yeah, because Gen X dad just like.
Grandma and Grandpa Dodd said that is your dad's life.
Well, sorry, I'm just coughing a little bit here, which is another reason why I'm ending the show. But we did run a little bit longer than usual. So from everybody here at Gen X Talks, Gen X Dad, Gen X Mom, Josh, Trippy, now I got to name everybody, Ashley, Sammy, Mrs. Four, two person on the staff anymore. Oh, God, I'm missing somebody, and I feel horrible. Am I missing? I said Ashley. I said Four. I said Josh.
All staff.
I did. I don't think I missed anybody. I'ma feel horrible if I did. Okay, yeah. Me, Dad, Josh, you, Sammy, Trippy, Mrs. Four, Ashley. There you go. I think that's everybody. So anyway, and from everybody here at Gen X Talks, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Hold on, I gotta find the stream ending. There it is.